Hello, friends. My name is Artem Lyskov. I am an actor, director, and acting coach on this channel, and I analyze your self-tapes that you have sent me or that I have found in the public domain. Thank you for both. Let's watch. What are we watching today? Today, we are watching the self-tapes of correspondent Arina Zali. Let's watch Arina. What has she presented to us?
We know exactly who created this atmosphere of fear and violence, but we cannot name them. We have no evidence, and the witnesses remain silent. We are appealing to the deputies of the Regional Legislative Assembly and the Regional Prosecutor's Office with a request to take urgent measures to put an end to this lawlessness. Cut. That's a wrap. I will call you before the broadcast.
Oh, cool. Well done at the end. So, let's watch and immediately break down what we like and what we don't like. She prepared with props, meaning she came up with some kind of microphone, put some little thing on it, so she invented something there. Even if she just took a phone like this, it would already be great. Well done, she dressed up. That is, she thought about how this correspondent might look. What else is liked? Well, I got up, yes, and I found some more or less normal background in my apartment, something fairly even like this wardrobe. Okay. Yes, everything is basically good here. We know. I found some kind of voice. Yes, we know what it is. Yes. In other words, in the theatrical museum, we call this a professional voice. What is a professional influence? Professional influence is when your profession affects you, every person. For example, I, for instance, do not know. A slip of the tongue. I actually can't watch movies normally because my profession influences me. I teach actors. My eye is trained to see the truth, to see the nuances, to see the moments that can be corrected, to see... In fact, what I am doing right now is an absolute manifestation of my profession. So, I look, I see mistakes, I notice some moments that can be improved, and I know how to engage my thinking and first thank the person for it. Yes, that is a professional skill. I always start by saying what was good, so that I can then mention something that I might not have liked. That's how it is psychologically arranged, by the way. If you want to take this on board, go ahead. It's really cool. Before telling someone something, some criticism, always say something good first. It works well for the brain. This way, the person will hear you better. That's how it is structured. And this professional skill that the correspondent has is also present. That is, she sets it aside. She might set it aside, or maybe she talks in a certain way. She has a specific voice that she is used to working with, and so on and so forth. In an atmosphere of fear and violence, this fear and violence. Hello, you are watching such and such program. Fear and violence. You know how to do this. For example, I have this radio microphone, right? It really reminds me of sitting at some radio station, and I'm broadcasting there. This podcasting theme is popular. Back then, for example, when I was an actor, just in 2000, I don't know what year it was, I graduated from Stuken School in 2008. It was still only radio that was popular, and when I was an actor, whenever we released some films where you played the lead roles, you were always invited to the radio. You would arrive in some city for the radio, and I saw a lot of these radio hosts. There is also a certain professional skill there. They all have a bit of that, which is basically what I am probably playing with now. In a way, entertaining you, of course, because I understand that despite being an educational genre, it also needs to be entertaining so that you find it interesting to watch and want to subscribe. So, I'm changing clothes for you here, turning on the lights, colorful bulbs, to make it interesting for you. So, the girl is good. We have no evidence of anything. We have no evidence that apparently this is also some kind of episode, so what leads me to conclude that this is an episode, because the scene does not reveal the actor in any way. So there is no development here. There is no variable relationship to the assessment of the fact. I said it correctly, right? A variable relationship to the fact. I forgot what it's called in the Russian theatrical school. In America, it's called a beat. Yes, it's called the assessment of a fact. That is, something happens, and you change your relationships. Ultimately, the acting profession is about how well you can change relationships.
The witnesses are silent. We appeal to the deputies of the Regional Legislative Assembly and the Regional Prosecutor's Office with a request to take urgent measures to put an end to this lawlessness. Cut. That's a wrap.
I like this moment. I will call you before the broadcast.
Yeah.
So she kind of stepped out of the role of this TV host and said, I'll call you before the broadcast. That was really cool. In that moment, you can see everything about the person, that the girl is reasonable, understands the meaning, and gets everything. I think it could confidently be stated about the episode. I hope that Arina got this role. That's the kind of analysis we have. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and please, I really ask you to write in the comments what today's video taught you. This small exercise will help you develop a new skill in your mind, a new learning skill. In other words, you will not just watch and observe, but when you try to articulate this and write in the comments what you have learned, you will see that it will soon become a part of your life, and this skill will be yours. Learn, practice, welcome to yourself, welcome to ESL. Come to practice, and I will always be glad to see you in my classes. Bye-bye.